If you're looking for the best paintball guns, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Kingman Spider Victor. I wouldn't normally recommend the Kingman Spider Victor, but if you're adamant on buying a paintball gun under $100, then this would be your best option. Or you can buy a used paintball gun by following my guide here. Sure, the Spider Victor may be kind of loud and clunky, but it's not that bad when compared to other markers in the same price range. Unfortunately, due to the extremely low price of the Victor, there is one major drawback that you should be aware of before buying this marker. This major drawback is the lack of an actual front grip for you to hold onto. This means you're forced to hold onto the steel braided hose that connects the inline ASA to the marker itself. Now, this may be a little uncomfortable, but if you're just looking to play some backyard paintball with your friends or family, then the Kingman Spider Victor will do the job. Buying the Spider Victor will also prevent you from wasting any more money on rentals, which is always a plus in my book, too. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Tippmann Stormer Elite. If you're a beginner woodsball player looking to buy your first paintball gun, then I recommend you take a look at the Tippmann Stormer. If you've never heard of Tippmann before, they're known for creating some of the most reliable and robust paintball guns ever made. So robust in fact that I've even heard of people running over Tippmann paintball guns with their car and still being able to fire the marker afterwards. They're just that well made. The Tippmann Stormer, much like every other beginner marker from Tippmann, uses practically the same internals as the Tippmann 98 Custom. The reason being is that they simply work. The Stormer is the regular hopper-fed version that reminds me a lot of the Tippmann Cronus. The Stormer Elite, however, is what I consider to be the best magged paintball gun for beginners. Even though the Stormer Elite lacks the ability to shoot first strike rounds, you certainly can't complain for the price. The Stormer Elite comes loaded with features such as top and bottom Picatinny rails, an internal gas line, a high-impact composite body, front and rear flip-up sights, 6-position collapsible stock, 20-round magazines, and a loader-to-magazine conversion kit. 3. The number 3 position is held by us Odin Blitz 4. If you're a beginner speedball player on a budget, or you just want an affordable marker with a little bit of firepower, then you can't go wrong with the Odin Blitz 4. The Blitz 4 is also one of the few electronic markers available that can run on both CO2 and HPA. This makes the Odin Blitz for the perfect paintball gun for beginners who want a high rate of fire, but don't want to invest in an expensive HPA tank. Another reason the Blitz 4 is such a great paintball gun for beginners is because of its simplistic design. Besides the Zen board and solenoid, there's only a few other major parts required to make this marker function. This makes performing maintenance on the Odin Blitz 4 extremely easy to do. Simply take out the bolt, striker, and spring and you've pretty much disassembled the entire marker. Now, I'm not going to lie and act like Hazen and paintball guns are top of the line, but they really aren't half bad for the price, and I would recommend one to any beginner player starting out. Just realize that you're eventually going to want to upgrade your marker somewhere down the line, if you do decide you like the sport. 4. Next, at number 4 we have Tippmann A5. If you're looking to buy a woodsball gun that's highly customizable, then there is no better option than the Tippmann A5. In fact, this paintball marker comes with so many upgrade options that you can literally transform it to look like almost any firearm in the world. Besides being crowned as the most popular milsim marker ever created, the Tippmann A5 is also extremely reliable, durable, and even capable of shooting up to 15 BPs without the use of batteries. The A5 uses Tippmann's patented cyclone feed system to utilize the gas flowing through the marker to power the loader. This loader design is perfect for woodsball or scenario players, as there's nothing worse than having your battery die while you're in the middle of a game. Other useful features that come included with the Tippmann A5 Our low-profile hopper, a push-pin designed for quick and easy maintenance without tools, and a cool safety switch that allows you to easily turn on safety or firing mode. My favorite part about the Tipman A5, though, is the option to choose between an egg grip or response trigger to increase your rate of fire. While I personally love the A grip because it allows you to easily switch between semi-auto, full auto, and 3-round burst, the response trigger is a nice option as well if you want to remain battery-free. 5. The number 5 position is held by Vulcan M17. Looking for an affordable magged paintball gun with first strike capability? Look no further than the Vulcan M17. Currently priced right under $300, the Vulcan M17 is in my opinion the best mag marker for players on a budget. And while the M17 may be new to Vulcan, it's actually been around for many years under the previous name of the Milsigum 17. I guess Vulcan warranted their own magged marker, so they decided to buy the rights to a tried and true magged paintball gun such as the Milsigum 17. But hey, I can't complain. The magged paintball community continues to prosper by having an affordable magged marker such as the M17 around. Besides being one of the most affordable paintball guns capable of shooting first strike rounds, the M17 can also toggle between safety, semi-auto, and fully automatic at the flip of a switch. This means the M17 shoots fully automatic in a similar fashion to how the response trigger works on a Tipman paintball gun. Milsim players should find this as an advantage, though, as the M17 shoots more like an actual firearm than a paintball gun. The Vulcan M17 looks like an actual firearm as well thanks to the 3000 HPA tank integrated into the buttstock not included. 6. The number 6 position is dominated by Empire Mini GS. Do you want a paintball gun that can keep up with high-end electros, but yet only costs a fraction of the price? Well, it's your lucky day. The Empire Mini GS is one of the most affordable entry-level markers that can actually hold its own in a tournament setting. With a respectable price tag somewhere between $300 to $400, the Mini GS is what I consider the best paintball gun for speedball players on a budget. It's also a great paintball gun for players that are young or players that have relatively small hands. This is because the Mini GS is the smallest tournament paintball gun on the market. Its compact design is typically what attracts players to buy the Empire Mini, but it's also the reason that many players dislike the Mini. Besides its compact design, other features that attract players to the Empire Mini GS is its lightweight design, 1.9 pounds. Barrel included wrap-around rubber foregrip, comfortable and easy to grip on off ASA, 2-piece barrel system, and its wide variety of color combinations. I'm also a big fan of the Empire Mini GSS's inline poppet bolt system. It's air efficient, easy on paint, easy to clean, few O-rings, low on maintenance, low on recoil, quiet, and overall there's very little that can go wrong. 7. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Planet Eclipse EMF 100. My personal favorite paintball gun and the marker I own is the Planet Eclipse EMF 100. The reason I love the EMF 100 so much is because it's the best magged paintball gun in terms of performance. Even though it may not come with the tactical looks of the Vulcan M17 or the First Strike T15, it does have one thing no other magged marker has: the Gamma Core. The Gamma Core drivetrain bolt from Planet Eclipse is one of the main reasons their paintball guns perform so well. This bolt can handle extremely harsh weather conditions, minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and can even shoot brittle paint with virtually no problem whatsoever. This spool valve drivetrain is also responsible for the EMF 100 being extremely quiet, efficient, and having an almost non-existent recoil. However, the internals alone isn't the only reason the EMF 100 is known for its performance. The EMF 100 also comes with an adapter, or you can buy the PWR stock from Planet Eclipse that lowers the elevation of your buttstock to give you more headroom for aiming. Without this adapter, it's essentially impossible to aim down the sights with your mask on, at least without the use of a mount riser of some kind, and even then, it may not be optimal. Some of the other useful features on the EMF 100 include top and bottom Picatinny rail shrouds can be separated in two to reduce length for CQC dual feed compatibility. On-off pops ASA, and a PAL-enabled configuration that allows you to use a high-speed loader that requires no batteries. 8. The number 8 position is held by SP Shocker XLS. Never before has the process of choosing an entry-level tournament marker been such a daunting task. With so many great options around the $750–$1,000 price range, it's virtually impossible to choose a bad paintball marker. However, if I had to choose between any of the entry-level tournament paintball guns currently available, I would choose the SP Shocker XLS. While I was a big fan of the predecessor of the XLS, the Shocker RSX, it just didn't quite compare to the other tournament markers in the same price range. Fortunately, the Shocker XLS is a huge improvement over its predecessor, and in my opinion, it's one of the top 3 entry-level tournament markers currently available, the other two being the Dye DSR and the Planet Eclipse G170R. The Shocker XLS is exceptionally good for players who want a lightweight, easy-to-maneuver paintball gun such as younger players or players who commonly play Snake. The XLS is also extremely comfortable in your hands and comes with plenty of hand room and a comfortable trigger that's easy to walk. SP also included a few nifty features on the XLS to make your life as simple as possible. These features include the thumb wheel on the FIDO neck and the on-off knob with grooves attached to the ASA. The thumb wheel or thumb screw makes it simple to quickly adjust the FIDO neck to allow 4 different sized loaders, and the on-off assembly with grooves makes it easier to turn your ASA on and off when your hands are covered in paint. The best features on the XLS, however, has more to do with performance than ergonomics. These features are the new and improved aluminum regulator and the bigger-sized bolt that greatly increases the performance of your XLS. The last few features I want to mention are the 8-inch 687 control bore, Freak XL barrel insert for improved accuracy, the water-resistant OLED screen, and the reshaped trigger guard offers more hand room with a new shaped trigger that's comfortable to use. 9. Next, at number 9 we have Empire Axe 2.0 Paintball Marker. Empire Paintball shocked the industry and the pro field when the Axe debuted in 2011. Based on the proven design of the Empire then in Vermini, Empire revamped the gun from the ground up with community-requested features. What surprised the industry was when pro paintball teams, Sacramento, XSV, and Chicago Infamous, announced they would be shooting the Axe paintball markers on the pro field. This was a first in paintball history. Typically pro teams shot special super high-end in many times, very custom guns in order to have an edge over their competition. Honestly, ventilation engineering in Push Unite is amazing. Companies used their pro teams to help market paintball guns that started at over $1,000. However, in this case, Empire was sending their pro teams to work with what turned out to be a high-quality, mid-range price point paintball marker. The Axe was quickly proven to be a paintball gun that had all of the features of paintball markers that cost at least twice as much without the hit to the wallet. Initially folks were skeptical, but time and time again these pro teams proved that the Axe paintball markers were more than capable. What made this mid-range marker special was that Empire sent their product designers, R&D, and engineers to the pro paintball events to tech, troubleshoot, and ultimately discover how to improve on the already winning platform. In 2017, Empire released a full overhaul with the Empire Axe 2.0 Paintball Gun. Everything you could dream of came with the gun, out of the box, and at a sub-$500 price point. At time of writing they are retailing for about $430. 10. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Die-Rise CGR. The Die-Rise paintball guns are a reliable option that really finds a way to offer premium features for a reasonable price. This paintball gun's design is based off the old Matrix DM series and Proto series, which were top contenders and many considered the best guns around 2004 to 2007. The marker has a consistent regulator in the Hyper 3, but it has an external nose which, while technically fine, is less desirable these days. A clamping feed neck allows for securely attaching your loader to the gun. Accuracy is reasonable out of the 2-piece 14 barrel. The trigger is adjustable, the grips are tacky, and the gun has anti-chop eyes, and uses the 4th gen eye pipe, which are nice because in the event you break paint, the design will assist in self-cleaning. It's not perfect, but it's better than pulling the barrel off and trying to clean it out mid-game. This gun fires 68 caliber paintballs and operates on compressed air, not CO2, which is a plus. Because of the heritage and proven design, this marker is great for intermediate players, but advanced players may want to look at some of our other options outlined. Price as of writing is $319. That's all for today. We upload outdoor product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.